What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Husbillionaire. Welcome to Husbillionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're gonna be recapping that Dallas Cowboys versus Jacksonville Jaguars game. Let's talk about it. So we gonna talk about this bitch ass game. I know you niggas probably out there, all you hating ass Cowboys fans out there, probably talking shit, really feeling yourself, and I know, I get it. I understand. I mean, I know it's your time to talk some shit and feel yourself and feel good about it, and that's cool. I want you to bask in it. So let's break the game down, man. I mean, first half, it's really a tale of two halves. First half, we completely dominated. Defense played well. We was up 21-7. I mean, this is pretty much all around good flow. Dak was looking good. Only had one incomplete pass. Was 16 for 17 for like 140 something and 2 touchdowns, and he looked really good. You know what I'm saying? The defense looked good. I had been telling guys that Kelvin Joseph was a liability and that he just wasn't the guy. Every time I've seen him on the field, he always got torched. Always, like literally always. I've never seen him look good in coverage ever. So I kind of knew that would be a problem, but I just felt like if the D-line played well and we was able to stop the run, that we'd be okay. Leighton Vander Esch went down, who's our leading tackler and primary run stopper at linebacker. And things just started to go downhill in the second half. Now, the second half, it was pretty much just a collective effort on why we lost. I'm not finna put this on Dak as much as you bitch ass niggas want to put it on Dak. It's not just necessarily Dak's fault. That first pick, I give you that. Dak shouldn't even have tried to throw that ball because we were too deep on our own side of the field. So I understand that one. The one in overtime, that shit hit Noah Brown square in the fucking chest. You couldn't throw a better football than that. I don't want to hear that. Oh, it was, bro, he threw it where no one else could get it but Noah Brown, and it hit him right in the fucking chest. It hit him right in the goddamn chest. So Noah Brown has to make that catch. And he made an excellent catch on what I thought was going to be the game-winning drive. That was an excellent catch. Noah Brown looked good in the end zone. And I've seen him make difficult catches. But that wasn't on Dak. But we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how the defense gave up damn near 200 yards rushing to fucking ETN. Like, come on, man. This guy coming back from blowing out his ACL in his first fucking year. Coming back, and he looked like the second coming of fucking AP against us, but that's because Leighton Vander Esch was out. That's cool. Then let's talk about Trevor Lawrence. Let's talk about, I mean, goddamn, we had about 4 sacks that this nigga just bounced off of and kept moving. I just didn't understand that why we couldn't get him to the ground, but once again, Sam Williams went down, our second leading sack guy, who has 8.5 sacks on the year. So that was a bad thing. We just couldn't get this motherfucker to the ground. And no disrespect to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, looks like Trevor Lawrence is as advertised. He looks like he's as advertised. He looks like he's going to be a top tier quarterback in this league. And that's why he was the number 1 overall pick. So, kudos to him. Kudos to Zay Jones for bouncing back from his career when everybody thought he was a fucking bust in Buffalo. Now he looks good. They got a squad over there. ETN. Everybody. They was over there using everybody. Everybody was getting some, man. Everybody was getting busy. Shout out to all those guys. But at the end of the day, we still had a chance to win. And it came down to game management, bro. Let's talk about after a great fumble by Javon Curse, who caused the fumble. Micah recovered. We supposed to walk off the field with that game. We supposed to run the ball 3 straight times. Really, let's just burn the timeout. Run the ball 3 straight times. Okay? That's what we supposed to do. But if you are going to go for it on 3rd and fucking 10, how about we not go for the deep go ball to Noah Brown down the field on the sideline? How about we don't do that? Because that's a low completion pass. What did you think was going to happen on that? I just don't understand what we thought was going to happen on that. That's a bad play call. I'm not mad at it, but it's just like, let's go for an easy completion bare minimum, even if we don't get the 3rd and 10, they got to burn a timeout. And the chances of them getting down in field goal range, knowing that they had to throw the ball the whole way, plays into our strengths, and they would have not ended up converting and getting that field goal. Okay, so at the end of the day, it was a group loss. It really wasn't on nobody. If I had to give it on anybody, I put it on Kellen Moore in the defense. I put it on. It was some questionable play calling, and the defense, gave up 500 total yards. I don't care if Sam Williams was out. I don't care if Anthony Brown is out. And y'all better start putting some respect on Anthony Brown's name, because I've been saying this all year. He's not that bad as a second corner. Yeah, he get roasted sometimes. But now you see what the drop-off is from Anthony Brown and our third guy. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Deron Bland, because Deron Bland actually looked like he may be better than Jordan Lewis. And that's saying something, because Jordan Lewis is a hell of a slot corner. If he didn't get hurt, Jordan Lewis fucking around might have went to the Pro Bowl this year as a slot corner. You see what I'm saying? So we might need to go ahead and kick Bland out to the outside and move somebody else to the inside as the slot corner, man. Because Deron Bland looks like a really good corner. You know what I'm saying? So we might have something there. But it's time for Kelvin Joseph to sit. It just doesn't look like, he's going to probably be with the Cowboys after next year. I couldn't see him having a roster spot after this year. Guy just doesn't look sound. Boss man fat. It looked like you might need to just stick to the rap, man. You know what I'm saying? It looked like that might be what it is. Or you need to leave the rapper alone and just really focus on football. Now I see why you couldn't beat out Anthony Brown. I was wondering what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Salute to the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're not gonna make no excuses for nobody. You feel what I'm saying? I will say this. Shout out to the Houston Texans, because niggas was giving us so much slack about the Houston Texans. Oh, it shouldn't even have been a close game. Well, tell Kansas City that. Why don't you tell Kansas City that? Who took them into overtime? Or you niggas wanted to talk so much shit about, y'all playing the Colts tough. You mean the same Colts that had the Eagles down 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter? Or how about the Chicago Bears that had them in a fucking dogfight the whole game? The same Chicago Bears that we blew the fuck out. How about that? I'm just saying, if y'all gonna give us some type of criticism towards the Dallas Cowboys, be fair about that shit all the way around. Be fair about that shit all the way. I'm not hearing nobody giving the Texans no when we barely be. Oh, it shouldn't even have been close. Should it have been close with the fucking Kansas City Chiefs? They took them into overtime. I don't want to hear that punk shit like my whole KO with the Drew Down playing KO with the Yayo on for Original Gangsters. I don't want to hear none of that punk shit. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments about this game. I don't even give a fuck if you a hater or not. This the guy Hood's being there. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy Hood's being there. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.